Angel Reese, a standout player for the Chicago Sky, has found herself at the center of a complex narrative in women's basketball. Earlier this year, the former Louisiana State University star openly embraced what she called the villain role in an effort to elevate the sport. Now, however, Reese admits that her bold approach has backfired, and she's feeling the repercussions. Reese's comments come in the wake of a statement released by the WNBA on Wednesday, condemning racist, derogatory, and threatening language aimed at league players. The league's response was prompted by Connecticut Sun star Alyssa Thomas, who brought attention to the troubling hate speech directed at her and her fellow athletes on social media. The situation hit home for Reese, who has been battling criticism and negative attention for the past 2 years. In a series of posts on X, formerly Twitter, this past Thursday, she addressed the emotional toll of her journey. "You all know I've been going through this for the last 2 years but was told, save the tears and stop playing victim," Reese wrote. "Y'all a little late to the party and could have tried to put out this fire way before it started." She continued, reflecting on how her experience has shaped her. "I've never in my life had privilege, but I definitely know the power I have through my platform. That didn't come overnight. I grew that on my own." Reese, now a prominent figure in the WNBA, acknowledged that her decision to step into the role of the villain has led to unintended consequences. "It has backfired on me," she admitted, while also affirming that she will continue to speak out, regardless of the pushback. "I won't stop," she declared. The ongoing backlash, particularly from the media, has weighed heavily on Reese. She shared her belief that her pain has been exploited for a narrative. "For the past 2 years, the media has benefited from my pain and me being villainized. They allowed this. This was beneficial to them." Reese has now recognized that she has been allowing herself to be portrayed in this light for too long, and she's determined to reclaim her voice. "This isn't okay at all," she added, emphasizing that players should only be criticized for their performance on the court, not subjected to personal attacks. Reese's rivalry with Iowa star Caitlin Clark, now with the Indiana Fever, was a focal point of the 2023 national championship game, where Reese's competitive trash-talking drew significant attention. Afterward, Reese unapologetically accepted the role of the bad guy, if it meant advancing women's basketball. But as Reese navigates the complexities of her public image, she's also clear about her mission, to amplify the sport and empower women athletes. Reflecting on how far the WNBA has come, Reese said in a June interview, "Look where women's basketball is. People are talking about women's basketball that you never would think would be talking about women's basketball. Celebrities are coming to games, arenas are selling out, all because of one single game." Reese's contributions, along with those of other top players like Clark, have undeniably raised the league's profile. But now, as more players face similar criticism, Reese is pushing back against the toxic elements within the coverage of women's basketball. Her podcast, which she created as a platform to reclaim her narrative, serves as a space for her to share her unfiltered thoughts and connect with fans on her own terms. As Reese presses forward, she's not expecting apologies, but she does believe change is necessary. The Women's National Basketball Players Association, WNBPA, echoed her concerns, issuing a call for greater integrity and professionalism in media coverage. Their statement, aimed at select members of the press, highlighted a lack of journalistic ethics, singling out USA Today columnist Christine Brennan for her perceived insensitivity. Brennan has yet to respond, but USA Today issued a statement in support of her work, reaffirming her reputation as an advocate for women and athletes, while emphasizing her role as a journalist committed to truth.